if you want to help other people, then make sure you're looking after your own patch. It's Andy here from yourownbestfriend.co.uk. If you'd like help around building more balanced relationships, if you find perhaps that you tend to put other people first all the time and never quite get around to looking after yourself, then you can go to my website. I've got some other help and resources for you. This video I'd like to help keep moving that mindset around, because a lot of us have like a taboo around looking after ourselves, as if being a good person means always putting other people first and never thinking about yourself. And that's a really unhelpful thing. So I was just thinking about how to illustrate it, and I thought of allotments. So this is an allotment site here in Brighton. I used to have one years ago. I was absolutely hopeless at it, so I stopped. But it's a nice November evening, the birds are tweeting, the sun's just going down, and an allotment is a little patch of ground that the government can give you to grow vegetables, to look after your family and provide for them. And English allotments tend to be a bit less tidy, shall I say, than German or Swedish or Russian allotments. You can have a little look. They vary quite a lot. If you come over here, you can see that this one here is really nicely looked after. So it's November, so there isn't much growing, but there are no weeds. It's really clean. They've got some raspberry canes and a little shed at the bottom. It's all looking great. And you know, if someone's looking after their allotment, then they have plenty of produce they can share when it's harvest time. They usually have seeds that they can share with the other people. It's easy to keep on top of because it doesn't get overrun all the time. But if we just walk down to that neighbour over here, then you can see, shall we say, a slightly less well looked after allotment here. And you see it's covered in grass. It's all falling down. There's like brambles and weeds everywhere. And the problem with this is that it means, first of all, that you can't grow anything for yourself, but it also means that it's a big problem for the people closest to you, because the weeds in your patch spread out into the neighbouring patches. And this is what can happen in our lives quite often, isn't it? If you spend all your time looking after other people, you've never quite got around to looking after your own patch. That's when you start having problems and suffering, and then you're less able to look after others, less able to share good things, but also the ways in which you suffer can actually start affecting other people negatively too. So the best thing that you can do sometimes to help everyone else is to make sure that you're looking after your own patch, looking after your own needs and making sure that you're in the best place possible. That's not taking anything away from anyone else, it's actually contributing to the community. Because if you're in the best place, if your inner life is less like this and more like the one next to it, then it means that you'll be in the best place to help other people too. And so if you'd like to sort of think about that in your own life, like what areas of your life that would help you thrive, or perhaps things that you've been neglecting for a while and never quite getting round to. If you're not quite sure, then check out on my website. I've got an article about primal needs, like basic emotional needs that all human beings have, as a way so you can go through a little checklist and check for yourself to see which areas of your life are going great and which areas could do with a little bit more weeding, a little bit more fertilizer, and a little bit more looking after, so that then you can be in the best place to help other people, and you also have plenty of other good things to share with them.